Let them go. Let them go. Sometimes you just need to hear someone else tell you to just let them go. I did a tarot reading this morning, and the message was a beautiful one. It was about transformation and growth. And one of her questions was, did she do the right thing by letting two of her friends go? And of course, the answer came back from her guides, yes, she did the right thing. So I gave her the message. It was only supposed to be like a 20-minute reading. It turned out to be a 45-minute reading because her guides were very, very chatty. And then hours passed. And I was just sitting here thinking about letting friends go and letting friendships go, and how hard that is when you are on a transformational journey. This is what happens. You've probably gone through it, or you're going through it now. This is what happens. You are growing. I'm not saying you're just like trying to change up some things and you just want a better life and yada, yada, yada. No, I'm talking about a spiritual growth. When you're in a spiritual growth and you realize the things that you used to do no longer serve you, that you have to make a change, and you are growing into something that you weren't before. You are growing and evolving into the spiritual being. You move forward, and what happens is that you can't take everybody with you, even though you would like to, because you know where you're going is so much better than where you are. Not everybody can go with you. So what you do is you continue to grow. The people, your friends, loved ones, family, doesn't matter. They see you growing. They get nervous. They get nervous and scared because they see that you're evolving and growing. And then there's like a little desperation that comes in. I'm not saying it's a bad desperation, but it is desperation. Desperation comes in, and the desperation comes in because, one, they understand that they cannot go where you're going. Or two, they don't want to go where you're going. They want to keep the old stuff. They want to keep the old habits, the old lifestyle. So one or two things happen. But they also want to keep you. So what happens is the desperation kicks in. They see you leaving them behind, and they try to pull back on you. This is energetically. This is by trying to like get you wrapped up in the old lifestyle, what have you. They try to pull back on you because they're stuck in the same spot. They don't want you to leave them there. They pull back, and what happens is, whether it's, I saw in my head, it was like the reins. They're pulling back on the reins, or a dog leash. Doesn't matter. Whatever. They're holding on to something. They're pulling back, and as your body is trying to move forward, as you are trying to move forward energetically, you are just getting tugged back into the old. But you realize it's not working because it's keeping you stuck. And that's a definition of stuck. It's keeping you stuck. You are trying to move forward. You are actively moving forward, but something keeps pulling you back. You can't do that. So that's why you have to let them go. It'll come a point where you are going to have to. You realize you are stuck. You want desperately to move forward. If you wanted to go back, you would go back. But you don't want to. You want desperately to move forward. You may try to reason with them, and you may try to say, hey, moving forward is great. Like, come with us. There's no reasoning. They don't want to do it. And then you try to reason with your heart or your head, and you're like, but if I get them to do it, then they can come with me, and we can both have this really good, perfect life, or this better life. They don't want to do it. So what eventually happens is that you have to make a choice. Do I go back to the life that no longer serves me? Or do I move forward into this new life? I don't know what's going on yet, but this new life promises just greatness. I can feel it. The intuition. I have faith. So what you end up having to do, and I know it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. You have to take the bit out of your mouth. Throw it. Take the dog collar off. Throw it. And what that does, and again, I'm just talking metaphorically, but what that means is that you give them back, or you release yourself from whatever ties holds you to that old life. Whatever they have on you that's holding you back, whether it's reins or a leash, whatever, don't try to wrestle it out of their hand. Just give it to them. Give it to them. Let it go. Let it go and let them go. Release it all. Don't take it with you. Don't take it with you. You don't need that leash where you're going. You don't need those reins where you're going. It's lonely and it's scary, but trust and believe that when you get to wherever you're going, you will have new everything. You will have relationships, friendships, significant others, whatever the case may be. Whatever's on the other side is waiting for you to be in alignment with it. You just have to clear out the old. I know it sounds terrible. Clear out the old so that you can welcome in the new. The new that's so much more aligned with who you are becoming. So yeah, it sucks. But let it go and let them go.